Nigeria is tough, the economy is unpredictable, prices keep rising, and opportunities sometimes feel out of reach. But here is the truth: despite all the challenges, people are still making millions. The question is how? In this video, I'm going to review three businesses you can start right here in Nigeria that have the potential to make you millions if you take action. And before we dive deep, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with anyone who needs financial inspiration. Trust me, by the end, you'll see how possible it is to turn your situation around. When we talk about making millions in Nigeria, most people think of oil money, politics, or working abroad. But here is the shocker: some of the wealthiest people in your city didn't touch oil, never left the country, and aren't in politics. They simply saw a need and built businesses around solving those problems. That's exactly what I will show you in this video. Three business ideas that are recession proof, sustainable, and profitable. Stick with me because I won't just name them, I will break down how they work, the capital you need, the mistakes to avoid, and how to scale them into million naira empires. The first business is agribusiness, and no, I don't mean just planting yam on a small farm. I mean value-driven agribusiness where you produce or process food items that Nigerians consume daily. Think poultry farming, catfish farming, cassava processing into garri, or even plantain chips packaging. The demand is endless because regardless of inflation, Nigerians must eat. To make millions here, you must focus on three things: quality, consistency, and branding. Imagine producing chicken that is always fresh, well packaged, and delivered on time to restaurants, hotels, and households. Now, scale that to hundreds of beds weekly. With strategic partnerships and proper planning, you can move from small farming to being a household name in food supply. The second business is real estate and property development, which many think requires billions, but that's not true. The entry point is lower if you are strategic. For example, you can start as a real estate agent, connecting buyers and sellers. Every successful deal can earn you between 500,000 naira and several millions in commissions. Once you gain experience and capital, you can move into buying land in developing areas and reselling later at double or triple the price. Even small scale construction projects like building rental mini flats or short-let apartments generate massive returns. Nigerians always need housing, and the demand in cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt is constantly rising. With patience and proper networking, real estate can easily turn into your million naira machine. The third business is tech and digital services, and this one is booming more than ever. From fintech startups to e-commerce, social media management, and online education platforms, the opportunities are limitless. You don't even need huge capital to start. What you need is skill and creativity. For instance, running a digital marketing agency that helps small businesses grow online can earn you steady income that scales to millions as you add more clients. Or think about building a platform where Nigerians can access simple services like home cleaning, delivery, or even tutoring. The beauty of tech businesses is scalability. One app, one course, or one service can serve millions of people at once, giving you exponential growth compared to traditional businesses. Now, here is the exciting part: you don't have to pick just one. Some of the wealthiest young Nigerians today combine these businesses. Someone can own a small farm, reinvest profits into real estate, and run a digital service business on the side. The real game is in diversifying once you start making money. Don't underestimate how much a consistent side hustle in these sectors can transform your financial life. And before we continue, let me remind you, if you are finding this video valuable so far, hit the like button and drop a comment saying I'm ready to build wealth. That simple action supports this channel and motivates me to keep giving you real strategies that can change your life. Now let's break down agribusiness even further. Poultry farming is a gold mine if you manage it properly. Nigerians consume over 1.5 million tons of poultry annually, yet the country still imports chicken. Do you see the gap? With just 500 birds, you can begin, and in 6 months, if you manage feeding, vaccinations, and marketing properly, you not only recover cost but start making profits. But here's a mistake many make: they jump in without learning. Success in poultry comes from research, mentorship, and planning. You need to know the right breed, feed quality, and best time to sell. Partnering with restaurants and hotels ensures you don't stress over selling. With persistence, your farm can move from hundreds of beds to tens of thousands, and that's where the millions come in. Catfish farming is another overlooked treasure. Nigerians consume over 1 billion catfish yearly, mostly in pepper soup joints, restaurants, and homes. Starting a small pond doesn't require crazy money, sometimes less than 500,000 naira if you already have land. With proper feeding and water management, catfish can grow fast and the demand is constant. Smoked catfish sells even better because it can be packaged and exported. Imagine building a brand that supplies smoked catfish to supermarkets in Lagos or even internationally. This is how ordinary people become millionaires quietly in Nigeria through agribusiness. Cassava is another powerhouse crop. Think of all the products that come from cassava: garri, starch, fufu, ethanol, and more. Garri alone is eaten daily by millions of Nigerians, rich and poor alike. With a processing machine and packaging strategy, you can turn cassava into neatly branded garri that sells not only locally but also to Nigerians abroad. Diaspora markets pay huge money for clean, well-packaged food items. So don't just plant cassava, think beyond to processing, packaging, and exporting. That's where the millions are waiting. In real estate, let's focus on land banking. This simply means buying land in underdeveloped areas and holding it until the value appreciates. Lagos is a perfect example. Land in Lekki that sold for 500,000 naira 20 years ago is now worth tens of millions. Today, new old zones are emerging in Ibeju, Lekki, Epe, Ogun, and even parts of Abuja. If you buy land early and hold on for a few years, the appreciation will shock you. You don't even need to build immediately, just secure the land, document it properly, and wait. Real estate is a game of patience, and it has made countless Nigerians millionaires without them ever lifting a shovel. Another angle in real estate is rentals. Nigeria has a housing shortage of over 70 million units. People are desperate for affordable, decent housing. Building mini flats or self-contained apartments in student areas or urban centers is highly profitable. For instance, building 4 mini flats in an affordable neighborhood could earn you 1 million monthly in rent. Now imagine scaling that over time. Real estate provides passive income that can flow for decades, ensuring financial security for you and your family. Shortlet apartments are the new gold, with tourism, business travel, and social events booming, especially in Lagos and Abuja. The demand for Airbnb style apartments is skyrocketing. If you furnish a decent apartment with good aesthetics and advertise online, you can make more money in a week than a traditional tenant pays in a month. This is why many smart Nigerians are leaving normal rentals and moving into short-let businesses. It's about understanding what people need and positioning yourself to provide them. Now, switching to tech and digital services, let's talk about fintech. Nigeria has one of the largest unbanked populations in the world, and fintech startups are solving this, from simple mobile apps for saving and lending to payment solutions. These businesses are not only profitable but also attractive to investors. Even if you don't build a big startup, you can partner with existing fintech platforms as an agent or service provider. That alone can give you steady income as digital banking keeps expanding. Another booming space is e-commerce. Nigerians love shopping online, from clothes to gadgets to food. Starting a niche online store with drop shipping or inventory-based models can quickly scale if you market properly on Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp. The secret is to focus on products in high demand like fashion, hair products, electronics, or even groceries. With consistency, your small online shop can turn into a brand that generates millions monthly. Digital marketing services are also exploding. Thousands of small businesses in Nigeria are struggling to sell online because they don't know how to run ads, create content, or manage social media. If you can provide these services, you become valuable instantly. Learning skills like Facebook ads, SEO, and content creation can position you to charge hundreds of thousands per client. With multiple clients, you're already in the million range. And then there is online education. Nigerians are hungry for knowledge, skills, professional courses, and even hobbies. If you can teach something valuable, you can package it into an online course and sell to thousands. From coding to fashion design, from cooking to public speaking, people are paying to learn. Online platforms make it easy to reach students across Nigeria and even abroad. Education is evergreen, and with digital tools, it's now highly profitable. Now, let's tie this together. All three businesses, agribusiness, real estate, and digital services, have one thing in common: they solve real problems Nigerians face daily. That's why they are sustainable. But here is my warning: don't jump into any without learning, planning, and starting small. Many people fail because they copy others blindly without proper research. Start where you are, learn as you go, and grow gradually. That's how millionaires are built. Another important tip is networking. In Nigeria, who you know often opens doors faster than what you know. If you are into agribusiness, connect with restaurant owners, hotels, and exporters. If you are in real estate, join developer groups and property forums. In tech and digital services, collaborate with other entrepreneurs to expand your reach. Your network is your net worth, and building relationships will accelerate your business growth. Consistency is another key. Don't expect overnight millions. These businesses take time, energy, and patience, but if you stick with it, reinvest profits, and avoid unnecessary spending, you will see results. Too many people kill their businesses by living lavishly too early. Instead, focus on growing and scaling until your wealth becomes unstoppable. Let me also emphasize branding. Nigerians love good packaging and presentation. If your gari, smoked catfish, or plantain chips come in clean, branded bags, people will pay extra. If your real estate company looks professional with a good website and customer service, clients will trust you. If your digital services are presented with class, businesses will value you more. Never underestimate the power of branding in making millions. At this point, let me remind you again: if this video is giving you value, pause and smash that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my future videos where I'll break down step by step guides for teaching each of these businesses. A word on financing: don't wait for bank loans before you start. Too many people delay because they are chasing big capital. Start small with what you have, grow organically, use profits to reinvest. Over time, investors and banks will see your seriousness and will support you, but the first step must come from you. Another common mistake is lack of record keeping. Nigerians often run businesses without tracking expenses and profits, and that's why many fail. If you want to scale to millions, you must treat your business like a proper company, keep records, separate personal money from business money, and monitor your growth. That discipline is what separates real entrepreneurs from hustlers. Mentorship also plays a big role. Whatever business you want to enter, find someone who is already successful in it and learn from them. It will save you time, money, and mistakes. Many self-made millionaires in Nigeria today had mentors guiding them. Don't walk alone. Learn from those who have walked the path. Finally, mindset is everything. Making millions in Nigeria is not easy, but it is possible. If you believe in shortcuts and quick money, you will fail. But if you focus on solving problems, being consistent, and scaling smartly, you will win. Don't let the economy discourage you. People are making it, and you can too. So, to wrap it up, the three businesses that can make you millions in Nigeria are agribusiness, real estate, and tech and digital services. Each one solves problems that never go away, and each one has massive potential if you take action. Don't just watch this video and do nothing. Pick one, research it, and start immediately. And finally, if you are serious about building wealth in Nigeria, subscribe to this channel right now. Drop a comment below telling me which of these businesses you are most interested in, and share this video with your friends. Let's build a community of Nigerians who are not just complaining about the economy but are actively creating wealth. Remember, success starts with the first step, and your step could start today.